Confidently high-stepping at the NFL cornerback position is a noble man with broad enough shoulders to carry a very weighty name that's easier to spell than it is to say.
A, M as in Mary, U-K-A, M as in Mary, A-R-A. In Nigeria, they would say Amukamara. And here in America, they say Amukamara or Amukamara.
Now 5 years into the league, Prince Amukamara is making a name for himself. He's among the league's best cornerbacks at stopping the run, while often playing isolated when defending against receivers, at a position that's difficult to fill.
If you are feeling alone out there, then it's kind of a good thing because the team trusts you to be one-on-one with the other team's best player. So lonely can be a good thing in football.
So is winning, but Prince made adjustments after he won a Super Bowl with the New York Giants his rookie year.
It kind of spoiled me in the fact, like I thought, okay, every year would be like this. So I really had to change my mindset. I'm not going to go to the Super Bowl every year, and it takes a lot of work to even get back there.
The player with the long last name has made a name for himself as a standout defensive back. But it's the first name Prince that makes the man unique, not only defining who he is, but what he is.
Prince isn't only my first name, it's my title also. In a small village in Nigeria called Awo-Omamma, my dad's grandfather, he was a king, and in this village, the first son of the family gets the title Prince. So my dad's a prince, and since I'm the first and only son, I get that too.
As a Nigerian, is there a chance you'd ever go back and fulfill that title?
That's a great question, and my parents has been asking me that also. I'm not opposed to it. It just really depends. There would have to be like a sign to send me over there.
What's the response most people give you when they hear your name?
It depends on the person. For example, in college, if it was a female, she would say, "Can I be a princess?" or something corny like that. And then other people would say, "Are you serious?" So it's different.
Living the NFL life while playing in the world's biggest city also draws a difference when visiting his family's Nigerian village. All that the U.S. has, Prince, what is it missing? What do we lack?
It's just crazy how the things we make a big deal here is definitely like a small deal over there. And everyone in like the village that I lived in was so grateful to even receive anything. We should identify with those in need.
The 26-year-old became a Christ follower while an All-American, playing at the University of Nebraska. Our Heavenly Father biblically is described as a king, his son Jesus Christ as a Prince of Peace, as a prince. How does that look to you?
I'm not even worthy to have that name. Being a prince, like you can feel a sense of entitlement, like I'm all deserving. But if you look at the life of Jesus Christ, who is and was called the Prince, he's on his knees washing his disciples' feet. He's the one who died on the cross. So Jesus really flipped the script in that sense.
Prince has followed suit, taking a stand for purity and publicly declaring his abstinence prior to his 2014 marriage.
It's just funny how it's so taboo to not only be a virgin, but be a virgin and be a professional athlete. It was not an easy thing to do, and not only because I would be honoring Christ with that, but I just feel like it saved me from a lot of trouble. I think my wife Pilar is very thankful that I did save that for her, and that was probably the best gift that I could have ever given her.
Prince Amukamara, the NFL's regal cornerback, holds a greater gift, an inheritance extended to him by an eternal prince.
His grace, man. There's so many times where I've fallen short, and there's so many times where people have done that to me, so the fact that he extends his grace to me, it makes it easier for me to extend it to others, and I don't know where I would be without his grace. And Jesus is the only way. I just truly believe in a changed heart, and that starts with Jesus.